Well, it seems like Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson's romance was unsurprisingly pretty short-lived, and apparently, Kim K has been making big moves since then, as indicated by the headlines going on these days. Kim K gets richer after split with Pete Davidson? Let's have a look into it, shall we? Number 5. How rich was Kim before meeting Pete? Kim was a billionaire with a net worth of just around $1 billion way before Pete even entered the picture. Through her two businesses, KKW and Skims, and also her endorsement deals, investments, and her part in the reality television show Keeping Up with the Kardashians. KKW Beauty was started by Kim back in 2017 after she saw what her sister Kylie had done with her own cosmetics company. She took inspiration from her younger sister and launched her first batch of contour kits, all of which, mind you, were 300,000 of them sold in only 2 hours. Just a year later, KKW Cosmetics had started selling almost everything that had to do with makeup and was raking in approximately $100 million in revenue. It's the first time I've moved away from having licensing deals and transitioned into being an owner, Kardashian West told Forbes in 2017 when she announced her cosmetics line. In 2020, Kim sold 20% of her cosmetics company to conglomerate Coty for $200 million, which itself put the value of KKW Cosmetics at $1 billion. So yeah, despite selling almost a quarter of her company, the percentage and worth of shares left with Kim are still a whole lot. Number 4. Skims. Aside from KKW Cosmetics, Kim also has a shapewear line, Skims, which she kicked off back in 2019. Kim raised money from Natalie Massane and Andrew Rosen, along with other fashion insiders like them, and used her ginormous social media following to promote Skims. Overall, Skims was pretty successful, especially during the days of the pandemic, which was when online shopping was at an all-time high all around the globe. Kim even dabbled in selling loungewear through her brand upon seeing just how well it was selling comfy couch clothes. Currently, Kim has a massive stake in Skims, but the thing is, she hasn't revealed just how much money the company is bringing in, but worry not, as we know that according to a few reliable sources, the worth of Skims is in the ballpark of $500 million, which would make Kim's stake in the company worth around $225 million. Number 3. The rest of her fortune. The remaining of Kim's billion-dollar fortune, or at least it was until her split with Pete, came from her investments in the world of real estate. Over the past 10 years, she's made $10 million pre-tax according to Forbes through the money she earned from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This money was invested by her in deals such as mobile games and social media applications like the Kimoji app. Kim is also the owner of 3 lavish properties in California and has a stunning real estate portfolio. Not only that, she was also gifted shares of Netflix, Amazon, Adidas, and Disney by her ex-husband Kanye. All of the hustle that Kim did throughout her career made her the woman she is today, the woman who's on the world's billionaires list. However, she wasn't done just yet. Her $1 billion net worth was soon to skyrocket after her relationship with Pete Davidson. Number 2. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson split. All the people who haven't been living under a rock have at least heard of the wacky relationship that was once between Kim and Pete. It all started back in October of 2021, not long after Kim had separated from Kanye and was being linked to Pete. At the beginning, the two lovebirds were seen having fun together on more than one occasion, but as the relationship went on, things started to get weird, with Kanye acting like a maniac regarding his ex-wife dating Pete, and Pete, on the other hand, getting the name of Kim's children tattooed on him. Pete also got Kim's name branded on his chest. Anyhow, the relationship didn't last long and ended after just 9 months. From what we've heard, the reason behind it was Pete being more than a decade younger than her and that she thought things between them were getting too serious. However, it looks like the two of them are still on good terms after the breakup and have decided to continue on as just friends. Not to mention Pete is also in dire need of a tattoo removal right now. Number 1. Kim's financial status after the breakup. Most people would take some time off from work while going through a breakup to get back on their feet emotionally, but that sure as heck wasn't the case for Kim, who is known to be quite a hard worker in the industry. She wasted absolutely no time and decided to make big moves right after breaking things off with Pete, and made so much money in a short amount of time that you wouldn't even believe it. The American socialite has really gone all out when it comes to her work. Some might say to get her mind off the breakup, but we think that the breakup might have been a motivator for her. It turns out that her already giant fortune of $1 billion was increased by more than half, almost $600 million, ever since her chapter with Pete closed. So yeah, it looks like instead of going through a phase of depression after breaking up, Kim went through a phase of money making instead. If there is an example of what a girl boss should be like, then it's most definitely Kim Kardashian.